Maaf, adik peserta dari SMKN 1 Ampang Selatan, mic-nya belum terdengar di sini. Jadi unmute kabel mikrofonnya mungkin. Adik Gitma, belum dengar suaranya. Adik Gitma. Baik, sekarang sudah terdengar suaranya Adik Gitma. Karena sedang hujan deras.
Good afternoon. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera bagi kita semua. Shalom, Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya, Salam Kebajikan. The Honorable our Governor of East Nusa Tenggara, the Honorable our Head of Education and Culture Department, and the Honorable all the juries of English speech competition. At the first time, I invite all of us to give thanks to the Lord for His blessing and protection, so we are still given opportunity to take part in the current race. Thank you for the time given to me. My name is Yitma Yendriana Nanobahan from SMK Negeri 1 Amfoang Selatan. For this change of English speech, I will talk about tourism ban, regional house, and symbol of the region. Ladies and gentlemen, East Nusa Tenggara is a province in Indonesia that covers of island. The territory united by the South Sea and Sumba Island, with the total of islands, big and small, are 1,192. East Nusa Tenggara have a uniqueness of a tourism that are first, have a tourist and advantage that focus on beach beauty and special interest tour. Second, have an advantage over ancient beach and underwater beauty as well as cultural heritage. And third, have an advantage over savanna nature tourism. Ladies and gentlemen, based on all the tourist advantage in East Nusa Tenggara, one of all we can find in a small town in Kupang district, south of Amphoang. In this region, there are so many places and things that will make everyone who visit feel like they are in heaven. Why not? When you enter the southern Amphoang area, you will feel the air is very cool and cool. It is because of the manifold and lush trees. In our town, we know the tree name is Anpupu, about 5 kilometers. The trees stand in a row, like a line of dancers who welcome guests. We welcome guys. After we have the giant trees, there are vast savanna with green grass that feeds the cows and horses that round across the savanna. Not only the beauty of nature, south of Amphoang also have an advantage in cultural heritage, like Tari Gong, Basam, Tari Bilu, and Heri. Not only about dance culture, south of Amphoang also have traditional clothes with different motifs that representing its region in the south of Ampoang region. And now the best stories that become icon of Ampoang. Overall is Timau Mountains as a place and the second largest observatory in Southeast Asia. Ladies and gentlemen, so as a younger generation, we are going to stay silent? Are we going to stay busy only with our gadget? After we know about the potential of our area, please raise your head, put down your gadget, and roll up your sleeves. Let's be the younger generation who are also fighting the tourism bar as the heart of the region and the symbol of the region. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera bagi kita semua. Shalom, Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya, Salam Kebajikan.
Good job Yetma Yenriana Nenobahan from SMKN 1 Ampoang Selatan. Thanks a lot. We move to next participant from SMA PGRI Larantuka.
Oh sudah. Ini nih.
Okay, SMA PGRI Larantuka. Ana. Hello, Ana.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Okay, Ana, time is yours.
I am Anna Jenny Marlina Dana from SMA Pegiri Larantuka. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. The Committee of Speech Context, the honorable jurists who are respectful as well, the participants, and all of the spectators. Having the topic tourism in the speech context, I am going to deliver a speech with the title, How to Bring Flores Timur Tourism Sector to the World. At first, I would like to explain what the tourism and the tourists are. Tourism is travel for recreational, leisure, or business purposes. Tourists are people who travel, stay and enjoy in a place during their stay outside their usual environment for more than 24 hours for leisure, business, and other purposes. Flores Timur Regency has many interesting places to visit, such as beaches, religious sites, natures, and cultures. Religious sites and culture are Flores Timur's superiority and has ancestral heritage and have become an annual event done in many cultural festivals in order to promote them. Therefore, we have to keep, protect, and maintain them. Then try to bring them to the world. Ladies and gentlemen, there are some ways to improve the tourism in Flores Timur Regency in order to bring this regency to the world and bring the world to this Lamahalak land, which are as follows. Firstly, we have to keep everlasting our religious tourism, Semana Santa, and promote culture and tradition because of the unique tradition we have, like Good Friday procession, which has been already existed more than 5 centuries, carried out by the Catholic community in Larantuka especially. It has been a religious icon. Therefore, many people from different countries, including domestic visitors, to Flores Timor. Secondly, to keep the clean land environment. It is a manufacture, so should be given a priority attention for Flores Timor in general and Loranjuga town, mainly look for nature and beautiful environment. The tourists or visitors will be comfortable if the environment clean and fresh. As you see, there are many ways to dispose of rubbish, mainly household garbage, spread out wildly all over the streets. It's a garbage dumps. Every environment look dirty and not healthy, visitors cannot enjoy their holiday. Thirdly, to build the hotels, homestays, develop some destinations, and make more public facilities for tourist use like toilet, telephone, art shops, tourist information corners, halfway, bridges, bus stops. Ask some local people to participate in local and international culinary and encourage them to start a restaurant or hotel business and take part in any other tourism business. Fourthly, to keep the friend lines of Lamahot community to make the tourists feel safe, happy, and comfortable enjoying their vacation. In general, Lamahot people are famous with their friendly attitude. They are open to welcome anyone who visits their homeland. We can see they just expose their smile or just say hello, how are you, and be ready to help someone in trouble. Fifthly, to keep the promotion and traditional products of Lamahot fabrics. Local with textile have various Lamahot motifs. The motifs are different from one area if compared to the others, but they are still Lamahot and they look so beautiful and aesthetic. There are some local motifs we can mention here. Padonara, Waibao, Pamakayo, Demon Pagong, Lewalema, Luwak motif, and the others. In Luwak, they have a whip textile named Kawata Kini. And this is the only one of local fabric in Flores Timor, even in Nusa Tenggara Timor, that uses small pieces of white cells of snails tied around the stomach. Okay, from my statements above, we can come to the conclusion that if we want to bring Flores Timor to the world and bring the world to Flores Timor with its religious tradition and Hmong culture, we have to prepare and develop everything. I have mentioned previously, at least we have to keep everlasting our tradition and culture. Because we have many different culture, we must learn more about our culture to learn on. Culture and tradition are a heritage that give a great deal of contribution for developing of Flores Timor tourism. However, there are still many people who don't know well about the uniqueness of Lamahot culture and tradition. It is the Lamahot civilization that made its local tribe different from the other destinations in Nusa Tenggara Timor in general. In order to attract tourists to visit Flores Timor, I think we need to increase the clean lines and safe environment. We must also establish a continuous program that will make Flores Timor a trademark in tourism, mainly religious tourism. Besides building and improving the facilities of our tourism object, we must make and popularize a motto or slogan for Flores Timor. Welcome to Lamahot, land of culture and nature uniqueness, and enjoy its spiritual trip in Semana Santa. Or visit Larantuka, something useful for us. Thank you very much for your fully attention.
Anna from SMA PGRI Larantuka, you are so awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Okay, we move to next participant from SMA N1 Kupang Timur, Rachel SL Tameno. Rachel, time is yours.
I'm ready. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya, Salam Kebajikan, Salve, Rahayu, Shalom. The honorable judges, respected audience, and my beloved friends in Senior High School in East Nusa Tenggara. First of all, I'd like to thank God keeping healthy until now. I'm standing here to deliver my speech under the title To Build Up Sustainable Tourism in East Nusa Tenggara. I'm Rachel Tameno from State Senior High School 1 East Kupang, Kupang Regency. Ladies and gentlemen, what is meant by tourism? Tourism is a journey undertaken for recreation or entertainment according to Pitana and Gayatri 2005. And John K. Welton said, tourism is the act and process of spending time away from home in pursuit of recreation, relaxation, and pleasure while making use of commercial perfection of services. Tourism is a joining from the interaction between government as a tourism host, business, and tourists, according to Robert McClintock. Ladies and gentlemen, Indonesia is known for its very tourism places, such as in Bali, with beautiful beaches and cultures, in Medan, a famous lake, in East Nusa Tenggara, with the famous Komodo Island, Pasola attraction in Sumba, Kelak Bamaja in Sabo Island, Pink Beach in Labuan Bajo, Sea Park in Alor. It has a variety of natural and historical potential. The development of tourism in Kupang Regency has an impact on the introduction of beautiful tourism in East Nusa Tenggara. Some of the beauty of tourism in Kupang Regency can be enjoyed in beaches. Some of the beauty of the beaches, can be enjoyed in Liman Beach in Semau, Tablalong Beach with white sand in West Kupang District, Lasiana Beach, Terrace Beach, and Terrace Beach in Amarasi, and Panmuti Beach. The beauty of natural tourism can be enjoyed in Mount Fatuleu, which is located 15 kilometers from the Timoraya Road. We can enjoy other natural beauty in the sub-district of West Kupang in Oinesu village with a distance of 56 kilometers from the capital, from the Kupang Regency. It's known for Oinesu waterfall. Even though there are so many wonderful tourist spots, but there is one of tourist spot called Paradise of Kupang Regency, which is located the administrative area of Anorayan village is Amanasi district, Manipo Island. Manipo Island is one of the natural tourism park in Kupang City. This tourist park is managed by the Center for Conservation and the Natural Resources of East Nusa Tenggara province. Manipo itself, a land of directly connected to the island of Timor. But if the tide comes, the area around Mil Manipo be flooded and will look like an island separate from the mainland. Manipo Island, established on December 28, 1992 by the Minister of Forestry. There are several species animals that live in Manipo area, one of which is the Timor deer. Timor deer is one of the protected animals because its survival is threatened with extinction. How not? Timor deer is an animal that is favorite of hunters, whether it is meat for consumption or just for fun. They always keep Timor deer from being attacked by the poachers, so that population of Timor deer always increases. Manipo is located by the sea. It has beautiful beaches that you can enjoy. This beach is not only beautiful, but it's one of the favorite beaches for female turtles like their eggs. The turtles is one of the protected species because in addition, it's a long life process. For that, there is nothing wrong if we also care about environment and how preserve nature. Traveling at Manipo Island is not only fun, but it also increases our knowledge about nature. My beloved audience, there is effort to build a destination in Kupang district by the local government are very limited, such as homestay, culinary, trash cans, public toilets, security, tour guide, or for convenience of visitors. Visitors can also enjoy local cultural attractions such as Natoni, welcome dance, the Rebecca dance from Amaras. There are so many interesting tourism potential that have not been built. Therefore, it needs more attention and cooperation from government of provincial level and the central government and the private sector work hand in hand to build and visitors attraction in Kupang district for the welfare of the community. At the end of my speech, I want to advise all the young generation to build, to maintain and promote the natural wealth in Kupang district, in particular, and in the province of Nusa Tenggara by promoting in social media, advertisement, culture festival continuously by the government, by media print, such as brochure or banners that are placed in airports and hotels where tourists stay. Regarding to the introduction of tourist place in Kupang Regency, I want to report towards our governor at Indonesia Encouragement Award ceremony in Labuan Bajo. If we have right concept of tourism, we can develop appropriately so that tourism can compete with outside world without a limit. And finally, I represent my school, SMA Negeri 1 Kupang Timur, want to say wish happy birthday to Nusa Tenggara Timur. Hopefully, tourism in East Nusa Tenggara can develop and encourage the growth of the tourism ecosystem and creative industry. That's all and thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Om Santi Santi Om. Namo Buddhaya. Salam kebajikan. Salve. Rahayu. Shalom.
Rachel SL Tameno, you are so amazing, dear. Thank you so much from SMAN 1 Kupang Timur. Okay, before we move to another participants, here are some video from our sponsors.
Halo, saya Abraham Paul Lianto, Ketua Kadin Nusa Tenggara Timur, sekaligus anggota Dewan Perwakilan Daerah Republik Indonesia. Saya ingin mengucapkan selamat bertanding pada event English Speech Competition yang diselenggarakan oleh Pos Kupang berserta para sponsornya secara virtual live. Di era globalisasi 4.0, bahasa menjadi sangat penting di dalam berkomunikasi. Oleh karena itu, saya sarankan kepada adik-adik kita, pertama, utamakan bahasa Indonesia. Yang kedua, lestarikan bahasa daerah. Dan yang ketiga, kuasai bahasa Inggris di dalam berkompetisi. Terima kasih, selamat bertanding, Tuhan memberkati. Salam.
Permudah transaksi keuangan Anda dengan mengaktifkan Bepung Mobile Bank NTT. Caranya, lakukan registrasi di Customer Service, download aplikasi Bepung Mobile melalui App Store, buka aplikasi, klik setuju pada halaman syarat dan ketentuan aplikasi, input nomor rekening, nomor handphone, dan masukkan kembali kode security dengan benar. Klik selanjutnya. Nasabah akan menerima SMS berupa kode OTP. Input kode OTP. Klik selanjutnya. Buat password mobile banking terdiri dari minimal 8 karakter dan maksimal 12 karakter, terdiri dari huruf dan angka. Klik selanjutnya. Buat mobile PIN terdiri dari 6 angka, klik centang. Input konfirmasi mobile PIN, klik centang. Aktivasi berhasil dan klik masuk untuk dapat menggunakan fasilitas dari Bepung Mobile Bank NTT.
Bertransaksi di Bank NTT adalah partisipasi nyata membangun NTT. Bank NTT melayani lebih sungguh.
Participant from SMAS Santa Familia Wainakeng, Aloysius Rama Ratu Anak. Aloysius, time is yours. SMAS Santa Familia Wainakeng, Aloysius Rama Ratu Anak. Aloysius, halo. Halo, Aloysius from SMAS Santa Familia Wainakeng. Okay, once again, from SMAS Santa Familia Wainakeng, Aloysius Rama Ratu Anak. Time is yours. Okay, this is the last announcement for Aloysius Rama Ratu Anak from SMAS Santa Familia Wainakeng. Aloysius, time is yours. Aloysius, kita sudah unmute dari sini ya. Mungkin bisa dicek lagi. Silakan berbicara, Aloysius. Okay, SMA Santa Familia Wainaking, Aloysius Ramaratu Anak, we move you to number 20 after SMAN 1 Ampuang Tengah. Okay, judges, we move to SMAS Santo Tomas Aquinas. SMAS Santo Tomas Aquinas. Redempta, time is yours. Okay, good job, Redempta from SMAS Santo Tomas Aquinas. Thank you so much. Okay, we move to SMAN 2 Kupang, Christina NR Rechilia O. Christina, time is yours. Okay, SMAN 2 Kupang, Christina NR Rechelia O. Christina, time is yours. Okay, judges, we move SMN 2 Kupang, Christina and Rachel O. They have problems with the internet connection. we move her to number 21 after Wainakeng.
I'm sorry.
Okay, SMA 2 Kupang, Christina and R. Rachelia O. Is that you?
Yeah, yes, yes,
Okay, Christina,
yes.
are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, time is yours.
Okay. Good afternoon, the honorable adjudicators of speech contest in high school level, the honorable committee of speech contest, the respectable teacher who attend this contest, and all the honorable audience that I'm proud of. Shalom. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya, Salam Kebajikan. First of all, let us praise and thanks to God who has bestowed grace and guidance so we can gather this room in health. Second, I want to say thank you to the Honorable Committee of the Speech Contest who have worked hard for the implementation of this speech contest, the Honorable Guidance Teacher who guided me until I could enter this contest, and all the Honorable educators and audience that attend this contest. I am Christine Novelina Rahelia O. from SMA Negeri 2 Kupang, standing here to deliver a speech about how we as East Nusa Tenggara's people build tourism activities in East Nusa Tenggara. Ladies and gentlemen, and the honorable guests, we are here as East Nusa Tenggara's people. We must know that what is it, including tourism activities and its development. What should we do to develop tourism activities in East Nusa Tenggara? This speech will answer that. Ladies and gentlemen, and the honorable guests, tourism activities in East Nusa Tenggara have actually developed quite well. However, it's not fully developed because there are several tourist attractions in East Nusa Tenggara that's still not famous enough, even though the tourist attractions have a beautiful scenery and have their own attraction. Of course, it can obstruct the development of tourism activities in East Nusa Tenggara, and somehow people think that East Nusa Tenggara just has a few tourist attractions. For example, one of the tourist attractions in Kupang, Nevona Lake. Nevona Lake is located in Silu Village, Fatuleu, Kupang, East Nusa Tenggara. Nevona Lake is a hill that has many trees that can provide a calming sensation, and it's suitable for people who like calmness. On Nevona Lake, we can also rent a motorboat to go around the lake and fishing there. But unfortunately, these tourist attractions is still not famous enough. And that's our problem now. Ladies and gentlemen, and the honorable guests, I have a solution for this problem. In order to make a tourist attraction in East Nusa Tenggara famous and make the quality of the tourist attractions more better, there are two solutions that I want to say. First, cooperating with CSR or corporate social responsibility. CSR is a social action that taken by the company to the community. Therefore, the company's CSR is here to assist the government in dealing with various social problems. Ladies and gentlemen, and the honorable guests, we can cooperate with CSR to help us for financing for facilities on our tourist attractions, because I think it's impossible for the East Nusa Tenggara's government to finance all of the facilities and else on the tourist attractions itself. For example, CSR can help us in financing the repair of the facilities on tourist attractions that's too old
and change it into a new facilities that the quality is more better. And the CSR can also help us to introduce our tourist attractions to many people. For example, CSR can help us to make some event in order to introduce our tourist attractions to many people. And from that event, people will be interested to visit our tourist attractions in East Tenggara. Second, using social media. We can use social media to introduce our tourist attractions to many people. We make a post on social media about our tourist attraction in East Nusa Tenggara and post it on, for example, on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, or else. And we can also make some article about the tourist attractions in East Nusa Tenggara and post it on some article media. For example, on Pos Kupang, Tribun News, or else. And I also added, we can add some tour guide on the tourist attractions on East Nusa Tenggara and complete them with some 4J language teaching. So if there are 4J tourists who travel in the tourist attraction in East Nusa Tenggara, they can guide it well. Ladies and gentlemen, and the honorable guests, we can't just focus on introducing our tourist attraction to many people, but we also need to take care of the environment on the tourist attraction on East Nusa Tenggara. So the environment on the tourist attraction on East Nusa Tenggara will maintain, and it can make many people come and visit the tourist attraction on East Nusa Tenggara. Ladies and gentlemen, and the honorable guests, to build our tourism activities in East Nusa Tenggara, we can just introduce our tourist attractions to many people, but we also need to introduce our East Nusa Tenggara's culture to many people, like introducing East Nusa Tenggara's traditional dance, East Nusa Tenggara's traditional instrumental, musical instrumental, or else. So people not just know about our tourist attractions in East Nusa Tenggara, but they also know about East Nusa Tenggara's culture. Ladies and gentlemen, and the honorable guests, so the conclusion of my speech is, in order to develop our tourism activities in East Nusa Tenggara, we need to cooperate with other parties to support the development of tourism activities in East Nusa Tenggara. But I think it's better if we are the East Nusa Tenggara's people together build tourism activities in East Nusa Tenggara and introduce, and don't forget to introduce our East Nusa Tenggara's culture to many people to build tourism activities in East Nusa Tenggara. Ladies and gentlemen, and the honorable guests, from my speech, I really hope that tourism activities in East Nusa Tenggara can be more developed from a work hard from us, the East Nusa Tenggara's people. Because no matter how much we try, if we do that with our heart, it will be a good thing. Build tourism activities my argument.
Okay, Christina and Rachela O, you did a great job. Thank you so much from
Thank you.
SMAN 2 Kupang.
Thank you.
Okay, we move to SMAS Santa Clemens Boawai. Maria Yasinta Sangi. Maria, time is yours.
Thanks for the chance given to me. Let me introduce myself. My full name is Maria Yasinta Sangi. I come from St. Clement Senior High School, Boawai. Good afternoon and greetings to all of us. Salam, Salve, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya, Salam Kebajikan. In order to commemorate the 63rd birthday of East Nusa Tenggara Province, I would like to deliver my speech with the title, Young's Role for Tourism in East Nusa Tenggara Province. The Honorable Governor of East Nusa Tenggara Province, the Honorable Head of Government, Education and Culture of East Nusa Tenggara Province, the Honorable Main Director of Pos Kupang, the Honorable all judges in this competition, and all my beloved audience. First of all, as humans, let us express our gratitude to our Almighty God because for His blessing, so that we can enjoy the natural beauty that He has created for all of us up to this moment. Ladies and gentlemen, talking about tourists, East Nusa Tenggara is one of paradise in Indonesia. Indonesia, especially East Nusa Tenggara, has many wonderful tourist destinations like Komodo Island in West Manggarai, Pena Village and Megaruda Hot Spring in Ngada, Anagara Beach in Ngagekeo, Kelengudu Lake in Ende, Koka Beach in Sika, Niniwatu Beach in Sumba, Lasiana Beach in Kupang, and there are many other tourist attractions that still need a touch from the government, community, and especially in TT young generation. As a province based on the island of East Nusa Tenggara Province, it is like a paradise for marine tourism lovers. The potential for marine tourism lovers in East Nusa Tenggara is very promising for both diving, surfing, snorkeling, or fishing because of the pasty area. Most people's choices are stuck in the same place. So the question is, why do tourists choose to travel always in the same place? What about other tourist destinations? This is a reflection material for the young generation of East Nusa Tenggara as the responsible person to develop tourism place in this beloved province. Ladies and gentlemen, tourism in East Nusa Tenggara cannot be separate from the human resources we have. The main function in developing tourism is human resources. Human resources is one that is very important and can't even be separate from an organization. Three main objectives in improving human resources are: first is the ability. We able to master a foreign language and describe in detail the attraction in East Nusa Tenggara Province. Second is the skills. We able to increase the attractiveness of tourism by introducing the culture, customs, and culinary specialties of in-city. Third is the attitude. The attitude that we can develop are friendly, polite, and mutual respect. Many tourist destinations in East Nusa Tenggara that are increasingly well known in the international arena requires us as the young generation of East Nusa Tenggara to improve our human resources, especially in terms of mastering international language, namely English. English is very important in tourism. Many foreign tourists have entered East Nusa Tenggara. In this case, many people say that we need a guide to guide the tourists, but I don't think so. I think that it's not only a supernatural who can be the guide, but we are all citizens of East Nusa Tenggara, especially in TT young generation. Ladies and gentlemen, as we know, from 2019 until now, our world has been hit by the COVID-19 virus. But who would have thought that the corona pandemic disease currently happening is considered the right time for the East Nusa Tenggara tourism industry to develop sustainable tourism? There is a survey saying that people that are resort tourism and not go for it. They are still afraid to travel with eventually pajamas and stay at home. In this condition, we as the students must be smart to persuade people who are near us to know what about tourist objects might be around us, but they don't know. That is our simple route to build sustainable tourism. Several tourist destinations in East Nusa Tenggara that are recognized by the visitors as the paradise for East Nusa Tenggara, but only a few places that are recognized by the visitors because they don't fully know all about tourist objects in our province. East Nusa Tenggara actually has a lot of heaven on earth, but no one knows it, and we can still develop the beauty. Which is the problem? How do we explore the beauty? This is not easy, but we can try and try. Ladies and gentlemen, the main key in developing tourism is in ourselves. Promoting tourist destinations requires the ability from within ourselves. With intelligence, creativity skills, and good work performance, I believe it can help someone to explore to advance our tourism. In addition to the role of our government as the nation's next generation, we are also required to gather work in building sustainable tourism in Nusa Tenggara. There are many ways that we can do, such as exploring social media about tourist places in this province. As a student, we must be able to communicate in English every day with our friends. We must be able to use good and correct English because English is the language of the world, a language that can be mastered by everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, currently, tourism in East South Indonesia is not growing well because of the pandemic situation. So that we are all expected to be able to instill an attitude of responsibility work towards object tourist place in this our area. Let's join hands together. We take leaps that have never been imagined before. I'm sure that East Nusa Tenggara can move forward a superior and best region. At the end of my speech, I invite all of us to take part in building sustainable tourism in East Nusa Tenggara by exporting our local culture to the outsiders, learning English from the kindergarten to the high school, and all community in East Nusa Tenggara. Thank you for your concern. If there are words missing, I apologize, and I hope my speech can be useful for all of us. Good afternoon. God bless us all. Thank you.
Maria Sintasangi, you are so awesome, dear. Thank you so much. From SMA Santa Clement Boawai. Okay, we move to SMAN 1 Ampuang Tengah. SMAN 1 Ampuang Tengah, Elizabeth Sine.
Oh ya,
Elizabeth Sine, time is yours. Untuk SMAN 1 Amfuang Tengah, Elizabeth Sine, apakah sudah hadir bersama kita? Halo, Elizabeth Sine, SMAN 1 Amfuang Tengah.
Bu Hani, dia tidak ada dalam room ini. I think she's not in the room. She's not in the Zoom room.
Okay, judges, we move to SMAN 1 Waingapu. SMAN 1 Waingapu, Rahmadia Josina Ukas. Rahmadia, are you with us?
Yes, I'm here. I'm here.
Okay, thank you. Rahmadia, time is yours.
Am I audible? Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Shalom. Om Swastiastu. Namo Buddhaya. Salam Kebajikan. The Honorable Jurist of Education and Culture Department are the representative. The Tourism Department, the sponsorships, the participants of English speech competition, and all audiences. Let me introduce myself. My name is Rahmadia Josina Ukas. I am from SMA Negeri 1 Waingapu. On this special occasion, I would like to deliver my speech about developing East Nusa Tenggara tourism, especially in East Sumba. Before I deliver my speech, let us thank to God. Because of His blessings and praises, we can still be here in good health. Ladies and gentlemen, East Nusa Tenggara has so many extraordinary tourism destinations. For example, Waringin Hill, Tanggai Waterfall, Walakiri Beach with the dancing tree in East Sumba, Komodo Island, Pink Beach, Kalimutu Lake, Padang Island, Wairebo Village in Flores, Lasiana Beach, Oesapa Beach in Kupang, and many more. Each island has its own beauty. This beauty attracts domestic as well as foreign tourists. It is proven by the number of national and international celebrities who come to East Nusa Tenggara to enjoy the natural beauty that we have. However, what happened to our tourism during the COVID-19 pandemic? How can we protect our tourism during the COVID-19 pandemic? Ladies and gentlemen, East Sumba has many exotic places, such as hills, waterfalls, beaches, savanna, and traditional villages. So that's why a German magazine once chose Sumba as the most beautiful island in the world in 2008. Many people come to Isla to enjoy the nature of Sumba, take some pictures, even create a special moment, like having parade at some beautiful places. For example, Waringin Hill and Piara Kupu Hill. Instead of beautiful places, we also have various unique traditional clothes, in which the motifs of the clothes have various meanings, and the color made of traditional materials, such as leaves and also roots. However, the infrastructure to get some places, especially waterfalls and hills, is so bad. For example, Waimara waterfall, from the parking area, we have to walk around 2 or 3 kilometers to reach the spot, and 1 kilometer if we take motorcycle. There are no sufficient facilities, such as toilets, restaurants, and trash cans. This might make the place dirty, as the visitors will throw the food trash everywhere. The condition becomes worse as the awareness to repair and improve the destinations is very low. It seems there were no efforts to improve the facilities and renovate the damage after the Saraja disaster. Even though it's almost 1 year, but the condition is almost the same as before. East Sumba has many destinations and attractive woven clothes, which become our big asset, but still not widely known by tourists because of the lack of promotion. However, although lacking promotion, there are still many people who come to East Sumba. But all of the conditions are very different during the COVID-19 pandemic. Based on data taken from the tourism department in East Sumba, the number of people who come to East Sumba drastically declined, as well as the sale of weaving clothes, based on data in 2020. This condition is very bad compared to the condition before the pandemic. Foreign tourists decreased by 10%, and archipelago tourists only 0.01%, based on data in 2020. Even though it has no effect on the general public, because people's livelihoods do not depend on tourism, but this condition has a big impact for the weavers. Sometimes they are forced to sell the clothes at lower prices. If we can increase the people coming into our region, we can increase our income as well. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as a young generation, what can we do to make tourism in our beloved region develop again? How to attract both domestics and foreign tourists? There are a lot of ways to improve the tourism in East Sumba. The government should improve the infrastructure and build the parking area so that it is easier to reach the destinations. And also government should build small roads so it is easier to reach the destinations, especially in Waimarang and Tangedu waterfall. Next, the government should take contribution from the visitors or tourists and recruit some employees. When the government improve the facilities, such as restrooms, toilets, and also trash cans, there should be employees to take care of. We can use the money from the retribution to take care of the facilities and pay the employees so that we can keep the facilities well. We can promote our tourism destinations and woven clothes in order to be known by other people. How? We can improve our official website by updating our tourism destinations to attract people to come. We can also promote our woven clothes in this website so that we can sell them outside the area, even sell them abroad, even in the era of COVID-19 pandemic. Every school can take part to promote the tourism as well. We have entrepreneurship lessons in which we could produce souvenirs such as keychain, bracelet, earrings, necklace, etc. And we can sell them in every places as small gifts. Also promotion through the visitors who buy these souvenirs. How about us as a young generation? What can we do to attract the tourists coming into our region or contribute to our tourism? We can use our social media account to promote our destinations, woven clothes, and souvenirs, of course. For example, by wearing our woven clothes and also souvenirs and post them on social media. Besides that, we must keep our city clean so that many tourists like to stay in our city. Last but not least, I hope my brief speech about developing East Nusa Tenggara tourism, especially in East Sumba, will be useful for us. As a young people, don't forget to promote, improve, and keep the cleanliness of our city. If not now, then when? If not us, who else? So let's start it from now. Bravo East Sumba, bravo East Nusa Tenggara tourism. Thank you.
Wow, Rahmadia Josina Ukas, you are so amazing. Thank you so much from SMIN 1 Waingapu.
Thank you very much.
Okay, we move to SMAS Santa Familia Wainakeng. SMAS Santa Familia Wainakeng. Aloysius Rama Ratunaka. Ratu Anak, I'm so sorry.
Can you hear me?
Aloysius, time is yours.
Before I start, I say my apologies for you all. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Shalom, Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya, Salam Kebajikan. Good afternoon to all of us. How's everything with you? I'm in great condition, thank you. Thank you for the chance given to me. I am Aloysius Ramaratuanak, the representative of Santa Familia Wainake, Lemor, West Manggarai Regency, Nusa Tenggara Province. Firstly, let us say our praise and gratitude to the Almighty God for His blessing we can carry out national level English speech competition today. On this great occasion, I'm going to deliver the speech under the topic is Labuan Bajo as a super premium tourism can help the community in developing a creative economy. Ladies and gentlemen, Indonesia is the country that is rich in culture and tourism, with natural charm that is so unique and amazing. Many entrepreneurs are interested in managing places in Indonesia as tourist attractions. Nusa Tenggara is one of the provinces in Indonesia which has a variety of tourism places that are very unique, amazing, and beautiful. One of them is Labuan Bajo. As we know, the tourism is one of the sectors that can support regional and state income. Tourism is increasingly being developed in order to attract domestic and foreign and increase the regional income. Labuan Bajo has been designated by the government as one of the super premium tourism spots. One of the factors why the government has designated Labuan Bajo as a super premium place is the existence of rare animals that have made Indonesia one of the 7 wonders of the world. This is also a factor that encourages local and foreign entrepreneurs to carry out development in Labuan Bajo. Ladies and gentlemen, with the stipulation of Labuan Bajo as the super premium tourism can help community in developing a creative economy. Not only because of the presence of Komodo dragons, which makes Labuan Bajo designated as super premium tourism, but there are also supporting tourism spots such as Father Island, Grincha Island, Big Beach, hotels, hills, and many more. This is also a factor that encourages local and foreign entrepreneurs to carry out development in Labuan Bajo, such as the construction of hotels, cafes, restaurants, and others. Ladies and gentlemen, with the stimulation of Labuan Bajo as a super premium tourism can help the community in developing the creative economy. Local communities must enjoy and be part of the development carried out. The human resources of the local community must be upgraded. Creative economy itself is a concept in the new economic era that intensifies information and creativity by relying on ideas and knowledge from human resources to make production better. The creativity of the local community, for example, by making local programs the identity of the Labuan Bajo tourist destination. For example, weaving, coffee, and drinkers, regional food, and many more, especially in Nusa Tenggara. The development of the local community's creative economy is the development of the local community's creative economy also aims for the local community in developing tourism in their own area. The role of youth in the development of tourism and the creative economy is to become a driving force to support the disciplines of implementing health protocols, mastering superior, professional, innovative, and creative competencies, and having a sense of entrepreneurship. Happy audience. The younger generation also has an important role in improving and developing the tourism sector in Indonesia. The younger generation can help socialize government programs where in the future the government is targeting higher quality, sustainable tourism. A simple thing that the younger generation can do is to create interesting and useful content about the beauty and uniqueness of Labuan Bajo on social media. In addition, the younger generation must also be able to maintain and preserve the natural charm of its Nusa Tenggara province, especially in Labuan Bajo. As we know, the determination of Labuan Bajo as super premium tourism brings many visitors from abroad, and of course, they bring their own culture. Therefore, we as local people must be able to be selective towards foreign cultures. Happy audience. As a West Manggarai community, it's hoped that the determination of Labuan Bajo tourism as a super premium as an opportunity to open business, both small or large businesses. Therefore, it takes creativity in reading business opportunities. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all my speech. We know that there is no rose without thorns. Maybe in my speech, there are some mistakes on my sentences. So from the bottom of my heart, I say my apologize for you all. Thank you so much for your nice attention and good afternoon. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, Aloysius Ramaratunaka, thank you so much. You're so amazing with your friends there. Thank you so much. From SMI Santa Familia Wainakeng. Okay, all the participants, Aloysius Ramaratunaka, Ratu Anak, I'm so sorry, is the last participant for today in season 2. And guys, I have to say that you guys are so amazing. You are so talented. I love that. Really, really love that. And I think this is time for the judges to maybe give some enlightenments for the participants. Okay, judges, time is yours.
Okay, Pak Tyson, you can start.
Find meaning.
Because you're on the screen now.
Okay, well, again, I just try to judge it fairly, and there's a lot of similarities between everybody, but I think everybody did a pretty good job. There's just subtle differences in pronunciation and grammar and all of that. So I don't know. I just I try to judge it fairly, and that's about all I can say. But I think everybody did a good job, though. Good English.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Pak Tyson. Like from me, I think I had similar idea also. The students or the participants' English are very. The students' English is excellent, although there are some minor mistakes in grammar, in pronunciation, but overall, their speech can be understood, and the content of the speech is not hindered by the poor grammar or pronunciation. I just want to say once again that you have voiced your ideas of how to develop the tourism in NTT. I hope that Pos Kupang can sound this to the government of NTT province. There are so many interesting ideas that can be accommodated by the government in developing the tourism area in the tourism sector in NTT. And also, two or three students, I found that their ideas about tourism sustainability were very excellent. They have provided their ideas in the logical way in how to develop sustainable tourism in NTT. And once again, I would like to suggest Pos Kupang to sound this to the government, to Mr. Governor or Mr. Head of Tourism Office in NTT. Okay, I think that is all. Thank you. You are all terrific. Rafiki?
Yeah. Hello, good afternoon, Mr. Alex. Yeah, thank you for the chance given to me. Yeah, first of all, I would like to say thank you to the participants who have presented their great speech. And the second, I I I just say something dealing with the topic that has been presented in this speech competition. Yes, I think the topic is about developing sustainable tourism in East Nusa Tenggara. Yes, I think some of participants have employed this topic in their speech, but some of them have not. And the third, I would like to say that the most important thing is that the participants have to answer the questions: what to build, how to build, why to build, and how to build. I think that is the point in this event. Yes, I think that's all from me, Mr. Alex. Thank you very much.
Okay, Ibu Ani, that is all from us, the judges. Thank you for this afternoon. We will see you again tomorrow, I guess.
Thank you so much, Mr. Alex, Mr. Vicky, and Mr. Tyson.
Okay.
That's such a honor for me too to hear some alignments for you from you guys. Okay, for all the participants, after this you can leave. But before you leave the meeting, I want to remind you something, that you never lost hope, because it is the key to achieve all your dream, guys. So we look forward to seeing you guys maybe at the next event, English competition too. So have a nice day. Thank you so much for today.
Teman-teman peserta sama